had an old brown horse once who could find the road alone. He knew every bend and river that could lead a rider home. I would let him choose the trail when the evening started near, and somehow by the fading light our old farmhouse would appear. I bought him when he was younger from a ranch beyond the hill. He was strong and steady-hearted, and he never feared the wind. We rode together through the seasons, through the rain and summer heat, and every mile beneath his hooves became a memory. That old horse knew the way home, even when I didn't know. He could find the little pathway through the fields and through the snow. And whenever I was tired, he would carry me along, like he knew there was somebody waiting for us both at home. That old horse knew the way home, just like my heart knew you. No matter how far I wandered, I always knew what I would do. I'd follow that familiar road when the evening started low, because love was waiting somewhere, and that old horse knew the way home. You would stand beside the gate when you heard his footsteps near, and you'd call my name so softly, and I'd know that I was there. Sometimes you would bring him water while I took the saddle down. Then we'd walk into the kitchen as the sun went out of town. There were nights beside the fireplace when you would ask about my day. I'd tell you about the cattle and the miles I'd ridden that day. You would listen with a smile while the old dog slept nearby, and I would think there was no place better underneath the sky. That old horse knew the way home, even when I didn't know. He could find the little pathway through the fields and through the snow. And whenever I was tired, he would carry me along, like he knew there was somebody waiting for us both at home. Years went by and he grew slower, and I rode him less each year, but he'd still walk beside the fence whenever I came near. One autumn evening I stood beside him in the rain, and I knew that old companion wouldn't walk that road again. I put my hand upon his neck and thanked him for the years, for every road and every storm, for every mile we shared. Then I walked back to the farmhouse with the evening coming down, and you were standing by the doorway, waiting for me there. Some friends only stay a season, some stay longer than we know, but the ones who walk beside us leave a mark before they go. And I will always like an old familiar promise that home is waiting after all. That old horse knew the way home, even when I didn't know. He could find the little pathway through the fields and through the snow. And whenever I was tired, he would carry me along, like he knew there was somebody waiting for us both at home. That old horse knew the way home, and my heart still knows it too. After every road I've traveled, I still find my way to you. When the sunset covers the prairie and the evening winds blow slow, I can almost hear those hoofbeats, and I know the way back home. There's a ranch at the end of the road, where the cottonwoods are tall, where the horses gather near the fence when the evening shadows fall. There's a woman on the front porch, watching every passing cloud. And I know that when I reach that place, I'll never need the world. I spent years upon the highways, following the Western Trail. I have crossed the desert country, I have ridden through the rain, but every road I ever traveled had a reason I could see. It was taking me toward the ranch, where you were waiting there for me. At the ranch, at the end of the road, that's where my heart belongs, where the evening fire is burning and the nights are soft and long. I have seen the world beyond it, but there's nowhere I would stay like the little piece of heaven at the end of that old road. the sun goes down. I remember building that old barn with my brothers in the spring. You were planting flowers nearby while the meadows started green. We worked from early morning till the evening turned to red. Then we'd sit beside the porch and talk about the days ahead. There were times when things were difficult and the weather wouldn't change. There were times when every plan seemed to fall apart again. But you would tell me not to worry, that we'd make it through somehow. And those simple words you gave me still are with me now. At the ranch, at the end of the road, that's where my heart belongs. Where the evening fire is burning and the nights are soft and long. I have seen the world beyond it, but there's nowhere I would stay like the little piece of heaven at the end of that old road. Now the barn has weathered boards and the old fence needs repair. The horses move more slowly and the grass is turning brown, but you still sit upon the porch when the evening light is low, and I still feel the same old peace every time I come back home. If the world should call me farther, I don't think I'll answer now. I've spent enough of my life chasing roads beyond this town. I've learned that love is not a place you find by going far. It's the place where someone waits and knows exactly who you are. So let the road keep winding, let the mountains touch the sky, let the western wind keep moving through the branches by the side. I've already found the treasure that I spent my life to find. It's your hand inside my hand and your heart beside mine. At the ranch, at the end of the road, that's where my heart belongs. Where the evening fire is burning and the nights are soft and long. I have seen the world beyond it, but there's nowhere I would stay like the little piece. Under the western sky tonight, the stars are shining bright. There's a fire beside the cabin and the moon is full and white. I can hear the horses moving in the meadow know down below. And I think about the woman who has waited years for me. She was young when first I met her, standing by an old oak tree. She was holding wildflowers, and she smiled when she saw me. I had dust upon my boots then, and a saddle on my horse, but she never cared about the road. She only cared for me. Under the western sky, I'll hold you close tonight. Let the whole world disappear beyond the mountain line. We've got the stars above us, we've got the fire burning low, and after all these years, I still don't wanna let you go. Under the western sky, I know where I belong. Not in every distant town, not where the highways run. My heart has found its shelter in the love that you provide, and I'll stay beneath this western sky with you here by my side. We built a life beside the river, where the cottonwoods were tall. There were mornings full of horses and the children down the hall. There were evenings on the porch when the prairie turned to gold, and you would rest your head on me while the evening air grew cold. We didn't have much money, but we never felt alone. You made every little room feel warmer than a home. There were years that tested both of us, and days that weren't so kind, but I always knew that love like ours was something rare to find. Under the western sky, I'll hold you close tonight. Let the whole world disappear beyond the mountain. stars above us. We've got the fire burning low, and after all these years, I still don't want to let you go. Under the western sky, I know where I belong. Not in every distant town, not where the highways run. My heart has found its shelter in the love that you provide, and I'll stay beneath this western sky with you here by my side. We built a life beside the river, where the cottonwoods were tall. There were mornings full of horses and the children down the hall. There were evenings on the porch when the prairie turned to gold. And I think about the woman who has waited years for me. She was young when first I met her, standing by an old oak tree. She was holding wildflowers, and she smiled when she saw me. I had dust upon my boots then, and a saddle on my horse, but she never cared about the road. She only cared for me. Under I spent many years out riding where the open country runs, underneath the morning clouds and beneath the western sun. I knew every trail by heart, every river, every stone, but no matter where I wandered, I was always heading home. There was a woman by the farmhouse who would watch the road at night. She would leave the porch lamp burning till she saw my lantern light. She never asked where I'd been, she just smiled when I came through. And every mile I traveled was worth coming back to you. I was a cowboy on the highway, but my heart was always home. I could ride 100 miles and never feel alone. Every sunset on the prairie, every star above the sky reminded me of your warm arms and the love that never died. I was a cowboy on the highway, but you were my resting place. After every long, hard journey, I came home to your embrace. Let the horses keep on running, let the wild winds roam. I'll spend the rest of my life as the cowboy who came home. I remember summer mornings when the cattle filled the field, and the grass was bright with sunlight, and the western air was clean. You would bring me coffee outside, and we'd talk beside the gate about the things we'd do together when the working day was through. Sometimes rain would stop the harvest. Sometimes winter came too soon. Sometimes all the plans we made had to change before the noon. But you never lost your courage. You would simply say to me, tomorrow is another day. We'll see what it will bring. I was a cowboy on the highway, but my heart was always home. I could ride 100 miles and never feel alone. Every sunset on the prairie, every star above the sky reminded me of your warm arms and the love that never died. Now the years have made us older, and the horses run more slow. There are fewer miles behind me and fewer roads to go. But the porch still faces westward, and the old gate still is there. And I still see you waiting with the evening in your hair. I don't miss the restless riding like I thought I might someday. I've learned that freedom isn't always finding somewhere else to stay. Sometimes freedom is a person who will love you as you are, and make a little farmhouse feel like home beneath the stars. If I could ride back through the years, I'd take the same old road. I'd meet you at that fence line before the evening closed. I'd hear your voice beside me, I'd take your hand again, and I'd thank the Lord for giving me a love that never ends. I was a cowboy on the highway, but my heart was always home. I could ride 100 miles and never feel alone. Every sunset on the prairie, every star above the sky reminded me of your warm arms and the love that never died. I was a cowboy on the highway, and now my riding days are done. But every evening by your side still feels like the setting sun. Let the horses rest beside us, let the western night come down. I'll spend the rest of my life with the love that brought me home. I woke before the sunrise, when the prairie still was dark. Saddled up my old brown horse and rode beyond the yard. There was mist across the meadow and a cold wind from the west, but I knew beyond those hills there was a place where I could rest. I had traveled many highways, I had slept beneath the stars. I had worked beneath the summer sun and ridden through the storms. But there was one small farmhouse that I carried in my heart, and one woman by the window waiting for me in the dark. When the last light meets the prairie and the evening starts to fall, I'll ride that long road home again when I hear you call. I don't need a golden fortune, I don't need a famous name. I just need your arms around me when I come back home again. When the last light meets the prairie and the sky turns red and gold, I'll remember every mile and every story we were told. Let the whole wide world keep running, let the years keep moving on. I'll be riding toward your doorway when the last light's almost gone. I remember when I met you on a summer afternoon. You were standing by the fence line underneath a silver moon. You were laughing with the neighbors while the horses crossed the field, and something in your gentle smile made the whole wide world stand still. I was younger then and restless, always searching for a road. You were patient, you were steady, you made every place feel home. You said you don't have to wander just to prove that you are free. And somehow those simple words meant more than you could see. When the last light meets the prairie and the evening starts to fall, I'll ride that long road home again when I hear you call. I don't need a golden fortune, I don't need a famous name. I just need your arms around me when I come back home again. When the last light meets the prairie and the sky turns red and gold, I'll remember every mile and every story we were told. Let the whole wide world keep running, let the years keep moving on. I'll be riding toward your doorway when the last light's almost gone. There were winters on the prairie when the snow covered the ground. There were summers filled with horses and the sound of cattle round. There were days when times were harder than we ever thought they'd be, but you always stood beside me and you never let me leave. We built our life from little things, a porch, a chair, a field, a kitchen full of morning light and promises we kept. We never needed much more than the life we made back then. And every time I lost my way, your love brought me home again. Years have changed the way we look, and time has changed the land. But when I take your weathered hand, I still feel young again. The roads may stretch forever, the mountains may be wide, but I know where my heart belongs when you're waiting by my side. There's a golden line of sunlight resting on the distant hill. I can see the old farmhouse and the porch light shining bright, and I know that you are waiting for me there tonight. I've ridden many lonely miles, I've watched the seasons change, I've seen the rain across the plains and felt the desert wind, but nothing ever mattered like the love I carried home, because even on the longest road I never rode alone. When the last light meets the prairie and the evening starts to fall, I'll ride that long road home again when I hear you call. Neon lights flicker softly on this old downtown street, while strangers drift through broken songs and tired heartbeats. I sit alone beside the jukebox with memories in my hands, thinking about the life we never planned. There's a man playing old country in the corner tonight, singing about lost lovers and fading lights, and every line feels closer than I wanted to, 'cause every sad song somehow leads to you. Neon lights and old regrets still burning bright, like cigarettes and whiskey dreams in the middle of the night. And no matter where this highway ends or where I go, some old regrets keep glowing like neon. I used to think that moving on was something simple hearts could do, but every road I take somehow still circles back to you. And every crowded room still feels a little cold when all that's left are stories growing play one more song before goodbye. One more slow dance in the dark before the lights come on tonight, and we finally fall apart. Let the jukebox keep pretending nothing's changed for just a little while longer. Stay the same. I can see it in your eyes now. You've already gone. Even while you're standing here, trying to hold on, and there ain't enough whiskey or old love songs to keep two drifting hearts together long. So play one more song before goodbye, one more memory before the night, 'cause tomorrow you'll be leaving, and I'll still be here, holding on to echoes disappearing. Funny how the ending comes so quietly, not with anger or slam doors, just silence between two people who don't know what they're fighting for. And maybe that's the hardest truth to face. Sometimes love just slowly fades away. Sunday morning without you feels too still. Sunlight pouring through the curtains across the hill. Your coffee cup ain't on the counter like before. And silence walks these hallways more and more. I still wake up reaching slowly to your side, forgetting for a moment you said goodbye. Funny how the heart keeps holding long after love is gone, like it don't understand how to move on. Sunday morning without you hurts the most, 'cause everything feels haunted by your ghost, and every little quiet thing reminds me too. It's just another Sunday morning without you. The church bells ring across the valley, soft and low. And memories drift around me, slow as smoke. I try to tell myself this pain will fade with time, but your name still echoes through my mind. Coffee cups and empty chairs, still sitting where they were, like time forgot to move ahead. Or maybe I preferred to leave the room exactly how you left it all that night, 'cause somehow broken memories still feel alive. The radio keeps playing songs we used to sing along. Now every word sounds lonelier since you've been gone. I never knew how silence could become so loud, till your footsteps disappeared into the crowd. Coffee cups and empty chairs, And I keep talking to the shadows, like you're still here, between the coffee cups and empty chairs. I tried to pack away the photographs, hide every trace, but every little thing inside this house still says your name. Even the rain against the window feels the same, like the world keeps holding on to what became. Maybe hearts don't really heal, they just learn how to ache slow. Grain elevator, silver on the steel, lighting up the quiet town in a way that feels unreal. The streets are mostly empty now, cafe's dark and still, but the grain elevator watches over everything. We used to park beside it when we were 17, talking about tomorrow and places we'd never seen, certain we'd leave forever, certain we'd never look back. Funny how life circles round and brings old memories back. Moonlight on the great elevator shines tonight. On every dream we carry into the night, and every shadow underneath seems to know the stories of long ago. Some dreams came true eventually, some disappeared like rain, but every road I travel I've been driving through the darkness half the night, following faded white lines under neon light, thinking maybe somewhere out there I might find a little peace for this restless heart of mine. But the highway never answers why we leave, why some people stay forever and some disappear like dreams. It just keeps rolling forward, mile by mile, while I sit here chasing meaning all the while. The highway never answers, it just goes through every broken memory and every road. And I keep searching in the distance for a sign, while the night keeps unfolding by my side. I've seen little towns sleeping under stars, old gas stations glowing lonely in the dark, and every place reminds me life moves on, even when your heart still feels